Some of the everyday objects in your house are watching you right now, including the one you trust the most. This isn't paranoia, hacking, or anything illegal. These objects collect data because that's how they were designed, and most of the time, we never notice it happening. Let's start with the most innocent one in your living room, your smart TV.
Your TV feels harmless. It doesn't follow you outside, it doesn't vibrate in your pocket, it just sits there and plays shows. But many smart TVs use a system that can recognize what's on your screen, even if you're not using built-in apps. Whether it's Netflix, a gaming console, cable TV, or a laptop plugged in with HDMI, the TV can identify what's being displayed. Think of it like Shazam, but for visuals instead of music. The TV samples tiny fragments of what's on screen, matches them to known content, and logs what you watch, how long you watch, and when you stop. This data is often labeled as viewing information and buried deep inside privacy menus under friendly names like Enhanced Experience.
Your router feels like background noise. Once it's set up, you forget it exists. But every device you own passes through it. Phones, laptops, smart bulbs, speakers, everything. Even when you use incognito mode, the router still sees patterns. When devices connect, how often, at what times, which services are contacted. That metadata alone can reveal sleep schedules, work hours, and daily habits. And most routers are managed by your internet provider, which means that dumb box is quietly keeping receipts. Fitness trackers don't just count steps. Over time, they learn your body, sleep cycles, heart rate changes, stress indicators, movement routines, and location patterns. This isn't just health data, it's behavioral data. Imagine a diary you never wrote, but your body filled out automatically. When you wake up, when you struggle, when your routine breaks, all of that becomes part of a profile. You bought the device to get healthier, and it probably helps. But the same data that tracks progress also reveals vulnerability, fatigue, anxiety, burnout, patterns you might not even notice yourself. Smart speakers are designed to listen for a wake word. That part isn't the problem. The uncomfortable part is false activations. Sometimes the device thinks it heard its name, records a short snippet, and processes it. Even when no audio is saved, metadata still exists. When the device activates, how often, at what times of day, patterns again. Always patterns. You're outside, your phone is dying, and you see a free charging station. Relief. But USB wasn't designed only for power, it was designed for data too. The same connection that charges your phone can also transfer information. Most public chargers are safe, but some aren't. Some cables are modified, some ports aren't what they seem. And when you plug in, your phone has to decide whether this is just power or conversation. The risk lives in that assumption. Convenience lowers caution.
Modern cars are computers on wheels. They log location, speed, braking habits, voice commands, and driving behavior. Some even collect data on how aggressively you drive. That information doesn't always stay in the car. It can be shared with manufacturers, service partners, and in some cases, insurers. The road becomes a questionnaire you never realized you were answering.
This one hits close to home because it feels personal. A work or school laptop may look like your device, but administratively, it belongs to someone else. That means system-level access, activity logs, network monitoring, sometimes screen captures or keystroke logging. It's often done for security, not malice, but the illusion of ownership is the trap. You relax, you forget, you treat it like your personal space. The paradox is familiarity. The more it feels like yours, the more you forget who's watching.
Here's the part that ties everything together. None of these objects are spying because someone is targeting you. They're collecting data because systems scale better than suspicion. Patterns are more valuable than individuals.